13 scariest ghost videos circulating the internet right now. Can't bear it. Robert Mayfield, a man from America, uploaded a spooky video to TikTok a week or two ago. After not being able to sleep, Robert got up to play some guitar in the middle of the night. However, he may not have been alone.
So I couldn't sleep because I felt like something was watching me. You ever felt like that? I'm all alone. I come out here to play my guitar because I can't sleep. So I look over here at this thing because I feel like it's freaking watching me. And I could have swore I seen it move. Oh, see, that's what I'm talking. That's that bullshit right there. Oh, hell no. I'm done with it. That thing's going in the dump right now. Well, I got something for that. Yeah, I got something for that right now. Hell.
What looks like a stuffed dog toy of sorts appears to move just as Robert pans his camera towards it. Absolutely freaked out by this, Robert gets up immediately, grabs the bear and takes it outside. I imagine to the trash. Robert says that the stuffed dog toy is in his grandchild's playpen and was not expecting it to move. Previous viewers of this video on Robert's TikTok page suggest that they can also see a weird face at the glass door as he walks by it near the end of the video. Take a look and see if you can spot it. Check out Robert and his adventures over on his TikTok page, Robert Mayfield 60. Haunted Hospital. The upcoming clip comes to us via an unknown source. The video is said to be recorded inside an old abandoned sanatorium somewhere in Indonesia. Due to a lack of financial resources, the building was closed down many years ago. Our unknown recorder explores the place after hearing a rather creepy story.
Ini, suara teman-teman. Hah? Itu loh! Itu kalian lihat! Ya! Itu belok kan? Ya Allah! Astagfirullahaladzim, sumpah itu. Itu ruangan terkunci. Diga, itu ruangan terkunci, Bang. Demi apapun itu ruangan terkunci.
As the unknown man records through a window, we can see a wheelchair seemingly move on its own, moving in a way that would suggest someone were in the room with it. However, as you can see, there is no one to be seen. This obviously becomes far too much for the explorer and he runs out of the building. Ghosts are real. In the past, I've featured a young man who goes by the name Matty Mags on TikTok. He swears that him and his mother live in a haunted house. In previous videos, Matt has captured doors opening, things falling down, and really just a bunch of weird stuff that can't be explained. A few months have passed and it seems as if whatever was in Matt's house back then is still there. This apparition was captured inside Matty's house on one of the upper landings. The transparent-like figure appears to be pacing back and forward. Matt mentioned that his cat really couldn't care less about it. Either that, or the cat is totally unaware that this thing was even there. On another night, back in August, Friday the 13th to be exact, Matt recorded this.
Bro, I'm playing COD, my whole PlayStation turns off, and this door opens up by itself, and it was closed because what the was that? What the And the light's going again. And the light's going again. And right there is the light switches to that light. And guess what else I'm about to tell you? Nobody's home. Oh my God. What the And the dogs want no part of it. And why is that door open? Bro? It's coming in threes. It's coming in threes. If you don't believe me, nobody's home. There is the notes that my mom left me when they go on vacation. Honestly, I'm scared as hell right now. Lucy is scared as right now too, actually. Oh my God, bro. I really don't want to look behind this door. Oh my God, bro. What the bro? Bro. What the is going on here, bro? I gotta get out of here, bro. I gotta get the dogs. I'm out of here. Let's go. Get up now. Get up, Petey. We're going. Bentley, come on. This way. Let's go. I'm done making this video. I don't care about this anymore. I gotta get these dogs out of this house. Get out. Bentley, come on. Bro, it's Friday the 13th, too. I just realized I got all the dogs out here. And there's my... Oh my God. Did you guys just see that? Bro! Nah. This ain't a game anymore, bro. This is f***ed up. I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do. Did you guys just see that f***ing light going off in my house?
Due to a lot of unexplainable activity inside his house, Matt was sure something ghostly could have been happening that night. After ending up sleeping in the car, Matt made a follow-up video, but believe it or not, it still did not end there. A few videos later, Matt gets a DM from an old friend that used to live in the same neighborhood, and states that the development was built on an old Native American burial ground. Could this be the reason for all the unexplainable activity inside Matty's house? Who knows? If you want to see what else happens with Matt in the coming months, make sure to give him a follow on his TikTok page. Beyond the Dark. This next clip I know absolutely nothing about. I don't know who the original recorder is, nor do I know who the original uploader was. All I can gather is that a couple of Japanese people were exploring an old, really run-down building, and, well, they might have just got more than they bargained for. The two Japanese explorers are goofing around when the one recording catches something, or should I say someone, moving towards them at speed. But whoever or whatever this was appeared to only have half a face. Could this have simply been someone in a mask? Or possibly something much, much scarier? It follows. This video was uploaded by the Chinese YouTube channel Supernatural Space. One of their explorers decided to adventure through an old power station out in the middle of nowhere. This is what they captured.
用手抠出来放里的。谁？哎！我操你妈！我操！我操你妈！我操！谁？我操你妈！谁？我操！哎呦我操你妈！谁？操你妈的！ 操你妈！谁呀？还挺胖。哎呦我操你妈！谁呀？铁子们，好，咱帮客凑一下46万票，家人们。 好，还差1800票，兄弟们，咱们一人整个666，家人们支持一下，谢谢了。代表党和中央感谢你们啊！来，我再看看，来，兄弟们啊，我再看看家人们啊，再看看，我不知道是啥玩意儿了，兄弟们啊，我不知道是，哎，操你妈的呀！
The Chinese explorer finds himself in a scary position after entering a small room full of switchboards. We can clearly see a person or face peeking out from behind a frosted window. Unsure of what this could be, the explorer yells out, but of course he gets no reply. They then run out to see who it is, but no one is out there. As scary and as unexplainable as this was, it wasn't all that happened that night. 关门了！操你妈的！关门了，兄弟们！哎，兄弟们！ 我操你妈啥？我操你妈啥？我操你妈的！什么玩意儿啊？ Once again, later on in the night, the YouTuber known as Supernatural Space finds himself in another room. He's taking his time looking through old things and whatnot when he is alerted to the same person or figure peering in at him from behind a window again. But as you've just seen, he rushes out to check who it is, but he doesn't see anything. Could the guys over at Supernatural Space have caught something truly paranormal on camera, such as a ghost? Or do you think this is simply just a squatter or a homeless person? Unknown guest. A young DJ from Mexico who calls himself Katrapali on all platforms uploaded the next couple of short clips to TikTok in the last few weeks. It's thought by many that the house that Katrapali lives in might just be haunted after capturing some unexplainable moments on camera.
Hola amigos de TikTok. Al parecer se fue la luz en toda la colonia Amixes. O sea, vean, literalmente no hay nada de luz alrededor. Más que hasta allá se ven unos puntitos. Empecé a grabar porque se empezaron a escuchar ruidos como siempre. Se escucha algo.
If a bottle falling off a desk wasn't creepy enough, something happened in the last week or two that shocked not only Katrapali but many of his TikTok followers.
Hola amigos de TikTok. Acabo de terminar stream como todas las noches. Está lloviendo. No sé si alcanzan a escuchar. Justo eso. Pues bueno.
As our recorder walks downstairs to check out a noise, he is met with something that just can't be explained. A large black-like figure can be seen in the corner of the room. Katrapali states on his TikTok that he has no idea what this was, and says that it was over 2 meters tall. Judging by his reaction, he appeared to be frightened, that's for sure. But could this Mexican man really have something paranormal in his house? Perhaps it's just an unknown guest. Who knows? Child's play. Savannah, a young mother from Mississippi, uploaded this next creepy clip to TikTok back in June of this year. Savannah was recording her daughter one night playing with what looks like a stuffed bear or dog toy when, out of nowhere, this happens. Her daughter is playing with the toy when it suddenly moves its head and looks towards Savannah. She says that she was terrified for her daughter at the time, but does have some idea on why the toy bear might just have moved on its own that night.
Alright, so here's the story time on the bear. I work retail, so an older man that comes in there all the time. He's very generous, you know, he's very quiet as well. He always says hello when he comes in. And this was around Christmas time of last year. So he was like, I have a bear that I would like to give to your daughter. And he was like, well, that's only if you want me to give it to her. So me being a very generous person, I went to the back. I asked my boss, could my daughter receive this bear from this man? We're not allowed to receive tips or anything courteous from customers, but my boss said it was okay. So before he left out the door, he turned around, he looked at me, and he told me that his grandbaby had passed away from SIDS, which is, if you don't know, sudden infant death, which also means that a child dies without cause. So I was like, okay, didn't think anything of it. So I took the bear and I brought it home with me, and you know, everything was fine, everything was cool. But I hate to say this, you're gonna have to like for part 2. So then I started to notice that my daughter was also talking to the bear. But I was okay with that because, I mean, kids are gonna be kids, they're gonna talk to bears. But then I had also brought her to her father's house, and I brought the bear with me. So we noticed that she kept getting out of bed during the day and at nighttime to go into that same exact corner to talk to the bear and play with the bear. I'm not gonna lie, it was scary at first, but like, she's a kid, we didn't think anything of it. So last night, she got up at 1 a.m. in the morning, and remind you, I'm watching TV at the time. Her daddy was halfway asleep, so she gets up and she puts the bear in the corner, starts playing, you know, this clapping game with her thighs and all that. So I started to record, and I woke her daddy up and I was like, look, check this out. So as I'm recording, he was like, it moved. So I was laughing. I'm like, you know, what? But it actually moved.
So, could Savannah have received some sort of haunted or inhabited doll from someone? Or could all of this simply just be a coincidence? Of course, you can decide that for yourself. Make sure to check out Savannah's TikTok page for any possible future updates. Lettameout. This next video is not a ghost or paranormal video, however, it is creepy and I thought it would be fitting for such a Halloween special. Kerry Walton of Brisbane, Queensland, Australia appeared on a number of television programs with a doll he claims to have found while visiting an old abandoned building in 1972. According to Walton, he named the doll Letta-Me-Out because of its supposedly supernatural characteristics. Kerry claims that people have seen the doll or puppet move in front of them. It's even been said that he has left visible scuff marks all around the house. This upcoming video is simply just an interview with Kerry Walton, his doll Letta-Me-Out, on a very old TV show called Midday with Kerry Ann.
And please welcome Kerry Walton, who has brought along a friend to meet in a moment, and also spiritual psychic consultant Lena. Welcome one and all. Now, Kerry, you, some 25 years ago, found a doll, not just any doll. How spooky have you found having possession of this doll?
Very spooky.
Why?
Just lots of funny things have happened. Things falling off walls, people being afraid, people just not wanting to come into the house where he is or in the room or anything like that. Yeah, it's just very, very spooky doll.
You have brought the doll. I haven't seen this yet, and Lena, our spiritual consultant, has not seen the doll and will give us a reading. Would you like to show us your doll? He's not too attractive.
No.
Now, what have you... Oh, what weird eyes. What have you found out about this doll? How old is it and where was it made?
It's about 200 years old and it was supposed to be made in Eastern Europe, and they actually dated him by these nails in the bottom of his feet here, you see. And yeah, Eastern Europe, that's what they say.
The doll is original, a couple of 100 years old, from Eastern Europe. Why is he sort of so evil? What weird things have happened?
Well, we had him at a supermarket. We were doing a show at a supermarket, and there was one lady that was coming through the supermarket. She didn't see the doll or anything, and she just said something was very, very evil, and she actually screamed and passed out, and they took her off to hospital. Strange things like that. One medium we took him to said that she'd done a few things with him over the years, and she actually rang me up the other day and said, I don't want no more to do with the doll because I'm having lots of bad luck and I feel the vibes are coming from the doll. Why
don't you just get rid of the doll? You found it in the base of a house 25 years ago. Why don't you just get rid of it?
I can't. It's
Why?
just... I've tried to get rid of it before. When we were buying our first home, I needed some money in a hurry and I decided to sell him, and I'd advertised him, and I took him to the place. A lady had rung me and wanted to buy it, and I tried to take him out of the car, but I don't know, I just couldn't take him out. It was really weird.
Now this doll has made it to all mainstream websites in the years since. However, it's not quite clear who owns the doll now, but I can imagine whoever is in possession of it probably experiences the same weird and just plain creepy things as Kerry Walton once did. If you're interested in seeing more, head on over to the official Letta-Me-Out YouTube channel. Scare package. YouTube user MegaSquirrel64Gamer uploaded this video in October of 2020.
My dad got a package that day at 2020-10-14, 13/32/50. Now, as you can see, when he moved, it was still right there.
What looks like a creepy looking small woman can be seen sitting on the couch next to the uploader's mum. The description of the original video writes, I don't know who that is, but it doesn't look friendly at all. If you guys know what type of ghost this is, please comment down below. The family say they have no idea who this creepy looking person is. stating that the daughter was in the kitchen, the son was upstairs, and the dad, well, he was the one grabbing the package. So who or what is this?